Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Today, I'm going to be doing a tournament where I play only beginner builds. I think this could be a fun way. If you don't know, I've been running a series on my channel about um, different beginner builds, and I thought it might be fun to like try some of them out in a Swiss tournament. So it's not too punishing if I lose one game because the build isn't exactly right or something. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna get to it. I'm just gonna start with sharing the stream. Let's see. And then, okay. Sound is here. Hey, Sterngard. Wow, you were fast. Definitely can tell you more. You were messaging me at some point. Let me just post this in general. Surprise stream where I only play beginner builds. Okay. Um, my opponent is taking a little bit of time to get setups, which has actually been kind of helpful for me. I don't know why they're not contacting me, but okay. So let's just read the rules real quick. I've been having a bad habit recently of not reading the rules. Um, so this one is a one-sided ban and 3 phases of pick and reveal. Um, so let me just message my opponent. And then, yeah, this should be fun. I'm excited. We could actually test how good my beginner builds are. Hopefully for the better, not the worse. My opponent's telling me it's a single faction tournament, but oh. Okay, so I didn't read the rules closely enough. It's actually a single faction tournament. Um, so I need to pick one real quick. Let's just do um, Chaos Dwarfs. Mm, let's say maybe, let me look at the maps real quick. Um, then which factions have I actually done beginner builds for? So let's go with Empire. So the question is, can I win every round with with yeah, yeah, Sternguard, I agree. Um Sternguard, I've gone with the Empire because why not? Well, at least I have the map right. We'll see if I can pull off a whole tournament like this. I wasn't expecting to play 4 in a row. We'll see. I might change things up in the later rounds. Change the title. Um, we'll see. We'll see how we do. maybe maybe I'll allow myself to make slight changes, but for the majority of it, it'll just be the same underlying build. Yeah, I guess while I'm waiting, what can I do? Um, I think maybe I'll try to pull up, if I'm waiting for a while, I'll try to pull up the assembly kit. I just gotta remember to delete or to close out of this. Let's see if I can fix, let me need to set up some things. Input capture. Okay, so this should work still. What I'm doing now is I'm just gonna work on the map a little bit while I'm waiting for him to load in, and then I'll go back to the game just so that I can have something to do in the meantime. This is the map that is nearly finished. It's a little bit laggy right now because it cannot. My computer is basically running two versions of Total War at the same time. Just wanted to make that a little smaller. Yeah, but this is the map. So basically, you spawn starting facing your opponent. So most of it's like you're here, and then you have to choose, do I fight my opponent here, or do I go over here? It's actually a pretty big map. But then, so basically the fighting starts here, but then it evolves to being over here. My opponent start? Nope, still waiting. And there'll be spawn points like in here. And actually, let me just check those spawn points. So there's like a spawn point right here. Right, that little red one. Yep. And then there's a spawn point over here. I can probably move this one a little closer. And then I wonder if I can copy these actually. I can copy them and paste them. Just move that a little bit more. Okay. And then there's a vanguard point here. But let's just actually, let's just move that here. And then a vanguard here. We can move that one there. And then finish that. Okay, my game is loading, so I'll actually exit out of this in a second. There. And let's just turn that to face there. And there's it's a little bit tight here. Maybe I'll actually move this. That should be fine. So yeah, so this is the map. It's pretty much done. There's some very small touches left I need to do, but otherwise it's finished. And then let's go back to Total War. And just exit out of this. So, okay, back to here, make sure everything is working okay. Yep. Okay, so this is the beginner build. It definitely has some weaknesses associated with it. Maybe isn't the most optimized for playing against Wood Elves specifically. So let's just see if we can get some, let's see how we can do. All right. Healing caster. Carl Franz. Some demis. Let's actually put one here, one there. Take Fire Will off you. Put guard mode on you. Put guard mode on. Let's just bring him over here. Okay. I'm ready. Oh my god. Look at this army. What the fuck? Sorry, watch my language. He's gonna be giving me a lot of the points though at the beginning. I'm happy with that. Let's post you here and then get the second one here. Those arrows of Kurnos, it's gonna be annoying. Or a Waystalker. Oop, forgot to micro you. Let's put you back, bring you back. Bring you here. Let's actually just switch, try to hold on to the side points while I'm here. There's a lot of Glade Guard. All right, so let's actually just start shooting you. A lot of lag. Bring you back for now. Bring you here, shoot that. Bring one of them in front. I wonder if the ideal strategy here. Well, let's just see what we can do. You're gonna hang out there. I'm taking too much damage with Karl Franz. Skirmishing is going well. I still have time. All right. See if I can actually bring you around, shoot the tree can. Okay. The waste, the all right, I gotta prevent that from happening. I'm still gonna wait a little bit longer, honestly. Let's just put a regrowth down on Karl Franz before he dies. Oh my god, he's taking so much damage. I'm trying not to lose my lord right away. I've been having a bad habit of doing that. Let's see, bring you back around. All right. In full route here. All right, he's returning. Fire. Flock of Dooms do a lot of damage. All right, let's go in. All right. Oops, that one stayed still. You shoot that, please. Come here. Bop you around. Bring you here. All right. So now we shoot you. We come here. Franz can do his buffs. All right. We'll show these what grenade launchers are. Carl Franz can buff that. Let's make sure Carl Franz doesn't die. All right. Wild Hunters of Kurnos, come on back over here. And now, this is a bit of a waste. You keep fighting that, that's fine. Bring you back. I like my treekin are getting messed up. All right, so I think I just want to wait for more cav. I think I'm already like somehow. Oh, that's because these guys, I let these guys shoot too long. Maybe I should have even waited a little bit longer. Right. Then you can shoot that now. All my cav are dying already. That's pretty underwhelming. But the weird thing about wood elves is that they always seem to like be able to put out enough damage on the charge, which is pretty insane. All right, well, GG. Hi, Grom Brindle. Sorry for playing I guess I'm playing Empire, I'm not playing Wood Elves. So yeah, I mean this happened to me today too. That there's just so much damage on the way in, but that didn't feel. I guess this killed my shooting, the Beastcaster, and the rest was just low quality stuff. The shooting didn't feel like it was really. I mean, I guess it was effective, but there's just so much shooting in return. And maybe I just took too much damage at the beginning. These things got so little value. They got shot to death. I shouldn't have charged them into I should have gone with more. Well, I'm not making changes, so but like the Knights of the Black Rose died immediately. Everything kind of died on the way in. Yeah, Crown Brindle. I mean, Wood Elves are really strong right now for sure. Um, this army is just so ridiculous. But let's see. Let's see what I could have done different. So Treekin, what makes them tanky? They have high armor, high leadership. okay weapon strength, not bad, but good melee defense and charge defense. So I wasted my charge attacking with the ROR. I should have not. But these things should kill him. Right? Like that should do more damage. I'll waste a couple volleys here. I mean, they have 15% missile resistance, but are the AP bad on these? Oh, it's pretty good. Like overshooting at one model too. That's pretty interesting. It's like almost a waste of ammo, honestly. So maybe I should prioritize the Starfire shafts. Starfire shafts are just a lot better than the regular. Not so bad. I mean, the first volleys do a lot of damage, but and they kill a number of models. So like here, maybe I'm just like not patient enough. And what's killing you? Is that just Flock of Doom? It's not Flock of Doom. Must be the Waystalker. Maybe it kills like a couple models each time. So yeah, let's think about this. I didn't even kill the ones that I was shooting at, which maybe was a mistake. And they also seem to do way more damage when they're shooting like front on. That's pretty bad that I'm like sitting them so close. Letting them get Flock of Doomed. I mean, they are killing. I guess in defense of the long rifles, they are killing them. 33 versus 36, so I could have just kited back for a little bit longer. This map's not the best for kiting, honestly. Too ambitious with Karl Franz. That was fine. This was literally just killed with like the Waystalker and Flock of Doom. This 600 value. That pay for itself? Yep, pretty much. Not quite, no. It's like maybe I need the like I need to really kite far back, but this map is kind of weird because there's like a little hill. So if I go too much further back, the hill kind of gets in my way. A lot of like running with the spearmen too, letting them get shot in behind. It's not the best. So if anything, if I Flock of Doom right after my I mean here I guess I'm still winning the skirmish fight. And I guess if you have to say anything, I've taken a lot of damage on Karl Franz. That was unnecessary, but in general, I feel like I'm winning in terms of the skirmish fight. So maybe I just pushed the cav out too soon and then too disorderly. And also, there's no real reason to charge the treekin, right? Like, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 units of cav. One of them doesn't need to fight the only thing that's there for cav. Yeah, Grombrindle. I almost played what else today, but chose not to. Like here, I mean, him moving forward should kill him, but just the sheer volume of archers, I think end up winning. Yeah, I mean, maybe I just put way too much on the like this one, I guess was in guard mode, so it didn't keep firing at the wild hunters. Um, Maybe they just like be crashing in a little better. I'm just surprised they managed to like put out so much damage, but maybe the wild hunters of Kurnos just did a lot of work. Is there friendly fire going on? Not so bad. And then these just focus fire, and then the block of doom was very good there. Knights of the Black Rose also dies to the Wild Hunters of Kurnos. And I'm like focus firing it, but too slowly. And maybe this one needed to be another Empire Knight, or I didn't have another Empire Knight. I needed to wait for a little longer. So yeah, I mean, just like look how quickly 2 units of Glade Guard, maybe a third one, killed this like really expensive cav. I mean, it's probably mostly the Starfire shaft, honestly. 670, 360, 525. Pretty good actually. And then by the time that I'm pathing them through, they're not even in melee. They just stood there. I mean, that's weird. They had a charge and they all just were standing right there and getting shot. That's pretty unusual. Um, then like the Knights of the Black Rose didn't get any value. It just died to the Wild Hunters of Kurnos. And I guess yeah, so I didn't get on the archers well enough. I think I needed to be a little more conscientious of like fighting elsewhere, attacking at once. All right. So round two playing Opal. Yeah, unfortunately, like I think one of the biggest things I did wrong there was let the, or I mean, it looked like there was some annoying parts about it. Um, but letting my troops die, letting the expensive cav die early was not great. Ugh. Double check what Gomeraz does. Oh, it's just himself. It's not AoE. So yeah, let's see. Maybe I'll do maybe I'll load up the, I don't know how fast Opal's gonna be, but maybe I'll play. I'll get little bits and pieces done on the map. Let's just rotate over. Terry, are you there? Oh. So while we're waiting for the opponent, let's see if this works. Computer's starting to struggle a little bit. Maybe too much. Let me get rid of some of this stuff. So in case you didn't hear before, this is the new map that I was working on. It's pretty much done now, but I need to add a backfield so you can see it kind of ends here. So you got to add a backfield, or then you got to pick a weather. I'll probably just go with like a default weather, like a sunny or something like that. Yeah, and I need to do one last little thing on this one. You got to make these no-go zones where you outline the you outline terrain that you don't want to be like played on. So let me just put here, I'll just do a no-go zone. It sounds like he's already loading in. All right, that's like pretty much done. All right, so now they can't walk through that. Oh, but it's a little, you floating? You're floating for some reason. Let me just drop all of you. All right. A little bit lower. Okay. Save that and then come back to it later. Switch over to. All right. Let's see if Opal brings the shredder. He's been bringing the shredder like every single game, which I respect. I think that's a good call. But let's just go there. Actually put some on the back line this time. He's gone wide, so I'm guessing he's not. I'm gonna guess he does like a build up again. I'm guessing he builds up with Saurus. This is a difficult map for me to hold multiple points at once. Maybe actually I'll put you guys in the middle. All right. Basically go in the middle because the Vanguard is on the side. How high is your armor? Your armor is very high. So let's actually just. So we have a Slann with fire and then a solar engine and some feral cold ones. Let's do this. You can do damage to Carl Franz. It's not gonna make a big difference. I said that was... No, 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 no. I need to get it to Rampage. Because now... So I can preemptively... Let's rear charge you. Alright, let's get you back. Let's see if he'll let me get on the... Is it Ripperdactyls? Alright, we can be a little careful about that. Why are you frozen? Alright. Put you back a little bit. Like these skinks are still alive. I don't know how that's happening. Alright. Did I ever capture that point? I did. Alright. Come on, get out of there. Alright, let's charge back in, that's fine. See if you get out. Alright, now you shoot. Let's say that you shoot that. You can shoot whatever's in front of you. Alright, bring you back around. So can't afford a lot of time, so let's actually expand out. All right. All of his bad infantry are hurting him a lot here. All right, let's go in. Crap infantry. Get you back out. You need to be shooting that. All right, you come through here. You can go here. You should trade okay. Bring you back, actually. Bring you here. Carl Franz, bring back you. You can kill that. Come across. Are you landing? No. Not yet. Let's see if he'll let Carl Franz die. Shoot. Shoot. Buy some time there. All right. And now let's do the old summon the grenade launchers behind you trick. I guess shoot that instead. Shoot that, shoot that. You guys are dead here, so you come on here. I need to get on the points and I need it pretty quickly. So let's just get some more. So shoot, Shoot the cold one knights. Let's go through. Shoot that. Just give Karl Franz a regrowth. Ah, my backline is getting overrun. You're not doing anything right now. You need to be doing stuff. This fight is going very well for me, but the other fight, not as much. So maybe I need to put... All right. Bring more spears in. You can kill all of that. All right, just need to kill these things quicker. All right, now shoot. We're doing okay, but we're running low on time. We start getting more capture weight out. It's Knights of the Black Rose. Shoot. Shoot. Let's go on you and then drop a big overcasted one there. Okay. I think I just need capture weight again. It's just too slow. All right. Shoot point blank. Come here. So I need a triple cap. Is it doable? I think it is. He has a lot of bad infantry. I'm in a relatively good spot. So let's just see. Is he summoning anything of quality? No. Oh, he has something of quality there. And then where's Karl Franz? Chasing something. Don't need to be there. We rotate. Oh, that's annoying. All right, did I capture this point? Not yet. That was my best answer at Croxagorus, which is unfortunate. Maybe I can still do something here. All right, I have to capture this point before I leave, but there we go. You can come over here, you come over here. There might be enough time to do this. It's gonna be close. All right. All right, let's get you everybody on the points. But actually, let's do this. I see what he's trying to do. He's trying to rotate things around. You can just go fight that. You come on here. Do I have enough for a regrowth? Soon. I need more Empire Knights. 2 regrowth on you. All right, get you back on the point. Get your buffs. Bring you here. You come here. All right, there's a slight chance I can do this. A very slight chance. What are you even shooting? Why are you not shooting anything? Get back on the point. I probably prematurely did that. All right, and then I don't think anything is gonna get there fast enough, honestly. So I'm gonna need, all right. I don't know why you stopped. Right, I hold that point for now. All right, can I do it? That's the question. Can I do it? Stay on the Croxagores. And then Empire Knight. I have another Empire Knight. That one Empire Knight is probably going to save us. It's going to be so close. Everything, go, go, go. Why are you guys stopping? I'm going to do the unthinkable and just charge the middle. Okay, you come back here. Everything else is too late. No, it's too late. Buffs, 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 buffs. Heal. This is gonna be way too close. No, 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 get back on the point, get back on the point. What are you doing? No, he didn't manage to route them fast enough. Okay, GG. A slight chance. GG. Running out of capture weight again. I mean, this is a tough map. He played it well with the going really wide. Yeah, just chaff spam. His chaff's better than mine, or at least similar quality. The Hawkland long rifles are not really cutting it for me. On these really big maps, you'd think they would do more. I mean, that time I let them get a little bit attacked, but he just was able to push me so far back that by the time that I could get back on the points, I didn't really have anything to hold. This time, this game, I actually managed to get good value out of the demigryphs. They got a ton of value. Oh. This is twice an RTK player has beaten me with just a bunch of cost-effective stuff going super wide. This seems to be the RTK way. But Opal frequently plays the Shredder, so I'm surprised that these guys didn't get rampaged. I should have just stayed point blank and shoot them. close. This is annoying. There's just like there's nothing to shoot. I guess that's part of the problem too. What am I really going to get that much value off of with my guns? I guess bring the long rifles. Maybe instead of kiting back like this with the long rifles, I could have just taken an engagement because nothing here is actually that good. So I'm just giving him points for free. I should just like engage earlier. I don't need to skirmish when the Empire, the shields should trade up into the skinks. Maybe this is an army that to some degree needs to go forward if your opponent doesn't have a ton of extra troops. And this pistolier should be a grenade launcher, for sure. The pistolier is not particularly impactful. Maybe they shoot the Bastillodon too. Put some return damage. 28 models times 30, so almost 30 times 30. It's like 900 damage per volley. I guess I can go look a little bit further. Thanks, Starguard. GG. But yeah, I'm just like giving him a lot of free time without contesting any points. Granted, this is like a very difficult map to do that on. And I'm hurting myself a little bit for just keeping the builds the same. But the grenade launcher summon was good. Does a lot of damage. Comes in a second. It's just really cost effective. Besides it killing my own Empire Knight there. One of the Empire Knights takes a lot of damage there from rear charge. And here, I'm just like back on the points too slowly. Like at this point, I haven't been able to get a single point. So probably not aggressive enough there. At the beginning, misjudging that the Empire Knight or the Empire Spearman would actually do well against the Skinks. And then instead of summoning a second long rifle summon was actually not good. Summoning more of the infantry would have been good there. Like, I don't need the long rifle, the second one. Not sure why I summoned it, honestly. And yeah, instead of the Pistolier, I think next game I'll probably sub it out for and a grenade launcher. And just this one's a little too disappointing. Okay, let's see. That's why I'm waiting for the next round. We're gonna fix that last. There's like one more house there. There's two more houses that need little no-go zones. No-go. Okay. There we go. And then last one is over here. You're under the ground, so let's pick you up a little bit. Alright, you have doors. And then just do a quick, let's see, did it unselect me? No. Boop. Boop. And boop, boop. Okay, that should be everything. I think this map is finished. And then, do I want to do anything else? Maybe I'll make a second Vanguard points. And then put them there in the middle. And then that one. And I'll put you back in the middle in the same place. Let's do like there. It's about the same. And then put attacker, that one, defender, and I'd probably be even more aggressive with the Vanguard summons too, actually. There's no real reason that they have to be so far back. I guess let's do this properly. Let's just make you flat. Then you can be like here. And you can be like there. That looks fine. Okay, and then, yeah, I think that's good. Maybe that's probably enough for now. They're safe. All right. Yeah, Bumpy, there's two more to play. Two more rounds. I'll be still playing later Sternguard. I'll be playing I'll be playing the same build again for the next two rounds. I'm probably out of the top whatever, top 4, but it's still a good experience. It's good practicing with the Empire. unfortunate that I thought that I would be playing a bunch of different builds and I'd have like a lot of choice about which builds were on which map, but he's Opal's doing it as like a single faction tournament for the first 4 rounds and then a 3x3 for the finals. Um, yeah. I probably wouldn't have played in this tournament honestly if I knew it was a single faction tournament, but it is what it is. Geyser Bluff is the next map, but okay, I'm gonna save this here. And then I'm gonna open up a different one. Um, so for this map, there were a couple of things that I wanted to fix. They're doing it because they think that 3x3 is more competitive. So they're having like a blend of like a competitive tournament and a non-competitive tournament. So they can play like the faction that they want on the earlier rounds and then be able to choose in the later rounds for what they're looking for. Um, it's not a terrible idea of a here, let's just delete some of these. It's not a terrible idea, but like to some degree, if you're going to wait, did I delete things I shouldn't have? I think I did. Okay, so deployment should be undone. Uh, I mean, it's kind of like if you think that like it's not competitive to play like a single faction tournament, I kind of feel like you should just do it for all of their rounds. Okay, now we have a big floating head that's a little bit lower. Where it was before, they had to fly all the way over. And in the bracket, let's see what's going on. We're still waiting for one person. So what I want to do with this map, basically make it so that I want to put this one in the center like that. I'll make it a little bigger. What I also wanted to do was make this a little flatter. So basically, the top of it right now is domed, but it makes it really hard for shooting factions to play on. So I'm just gonna like flatten the top of this. Yeah, so that you can like play a more competitive like you can choose what faction you want to play on the final maps. So it gives you a little bit more flexibility, especially if like the map that you get in the finals isn't the best. Um, so it's a strategy to like have a little bit more flexibility. Let's see how much I need to do height, and then we're gonna do absolute and increase that a lot. And we're gonna do let's say like that much. Now what we're gonna do is make the decrease the hardness so it affects the outside less. All right. And then I gotta figure out what height this was at. Maybe it was at height. All right, that's too high. Maybe it's at like 30. Nope. 25. All right, yeah, that's better. But let's do this like this. And still, I don't want to make it too much. Let's decrease the size of it a little bit. Why is it, it's like making it uneven still, but it's like in the middle of it. So I guess it's still a little too big. Hold up. Let's do this without the thing on for a second. All right, how does that look? I want it to be even bigger, actually. So let's do this. Let's increase it even more. That's too much. So let's see. A little tight. Let me just do it properly then. Well, I guess he didn't go with Shredder in this matchup because he knows that I have shooting, so it's like trying to avoid shooting. Because you can kind of get shot at and die. So I guess factions with really good shooting, especially if it's a map where you like can't easily attack a cannon, that's a good map to do that on. But okay, let's just finish this real quick. So bright. And then let's do the orthographic view. So I can be dead center. It's still very it's hard for it to be exactly center. Funny enough. All right, let's see how that looks. Battle debug, and then my next round is up, so I'll quit this in a second. So okay, so like the entire center now is much flatter. That's good. And then it's a little taller on the sides, which is okay. That's not bad. And then I'm not sure exactly what I want to do over here. But yeah, let's leave it there for now. Maybe the 2 points should be like on this side. Like these two over there, like on these hills or something. And then you're kind of moving from this side to that side. I like that. But okay, let's leave it here for now and go find our next opponent. Okay. Let's see. They haven't messaged me yet. Oh, they did. Okay, let's see. My opponent is Vampire Counts. The map is The map is Geyser Bluff. Oh, this is such a bad map. Oh, no, no, just kidding. This one's fine. Good for vampire counts, but it should be okay for me too. I like post up here or against the wall maybe, and maybe I'll do that. I'll put it up here, my forces, and then try to shoot him. Okay. Same build. Let's just actually fix the spend to make a grenade launcher work. And then for 395, I guess let's just stick with the same build, honestly. I think this is fine. It's not the best, but it's in the spirit of doing the beginner build. So we're just gonna ready up. And then let's actually just tab back over to the map making. So okay, so let's just put this one. What if I did like right there? And then let's see. So this one was kind of perpendicular to just making them even, and lining them up on the line. Yeah, I don't hate that. So let's actually just make them like here and here. Basically just so that like the tips of them. So now they're like here and here. And then I think what I'm gonna do with the Vanguard points, so let's see where they are. All right, we're starting. I'll save here, but I'm thinking about moving the. So there's currently summons here on the hill. I don't want the summons so close to the points. So I think what I'm gonna do is move all of the summons, like on this side. So you summon in this basin. Your opponent summons in this part, gully, whatever, and then you walk towards each other, or sorry, like the summon points. But then what I want is that maybe I'm gonna give pretty generous Vanguard. So the Vanguards are pretty far out right now. They're like all the way to here, but maybe I'll make them more around the tree line so you can kind of Vanguard anywhere in the trees. Maybe I'll make it up to a point, like say over here, so that you can't just easily walk, or make it a larger circle around those. But okay, gonna save this and then cancel it. And let's go play. I'm gonna just switch over OBS. Okay. See if anybody said anything. Okay. "12 units. I feel like I should be a little scared about that, but maybe put that there. Try to go capture 2. And a similar idea to the last game. I'm going to try to play a little more aggressively with the spears. And then, actually, you know what? Let's do this. Let's ignore that point, and we're just going to post all the way across here. So let's just go here to 2, put you over there, put you in the back, let you go capture that. All right. Good luck, have fun, my opponent. And there we go. Why can't I see his army? There's a whole army over there. He started with no army. They try to go in like here. Kind of curious why I don't see my opponent. I'm not sure if they're hiding or if all right, they were hiding. Crypt Wars, White Kings, and Vlad. So let's go with the assumption that I'm gonna get an. Let's see what Vlad has actually. Yeah, he does have a raised dead, so I'm gonna be a little careful about that. Okay, let's come back over here. Oh wait, I need to capture this still. And then you. What is that? Why does it say there's something there? Let's try not to blunder. Vlad has hunger. Do you have missile resistance? I put you on. Do you do any damage against Cryptors? That's the question. You get back before he summons a zombie on your head. Let's bring maybe infantry out this time. Is that the blight? Let's bring you over here too, actually. I did a little bit of damage. So let's put you there. You put that there. Come here. Come here. Come here. Hey, maybe I can bait him. The lag is a little tough. All right. He's doing the right thing of not attacking me like where I've set up, but I do have guns, which makes it a little harder. Now, what should those guns shoot? That is the question. So the guns aren't really going to do that much against Vlad. Maybe we can kill the corpse cart. Let's see if you can kill that quickly. Oh my god, that was a Wind of Death. I forgot that that spell exists. Whoops. But theoretically, you don't have the WOM left. Come back. Come back, come back, come back. Hasn't hit the... some reason it hasn't hit the Unholy Lodestone very much. It's not really doing damage to that. All right, kill the Graveguard with halberds. That's a good thing to shoot at. While you are in range. I mean, I could heal them actually. Let's just heal them. So, because they have all of their models, they just so all HP damage. All right, so he's enveloping me, which is good for him. The fact that this is all so come on, car friends, let's go kill a White King. It's like a slideshow. It's pretty annoying. All right, let's teach Carl or teach him that Carl Franz actually does damage. It's another Graveguard unit. And then I don't know, let's get more spears or something. He's still waiting. Let's just buff your melee attack. Try to kill that quickly. I mean, that'd be a little frustrating for him. So actually, let's bring you here. Where's my wizard? The lag is killing me. No, you come back here. Then let's just get another cav unit. All right, Carfon's a little too far out. Pistoliers can shoot the Terrorgeist, maybe? Let's do something kind of sketchy. It killed the grenade launcher. That's annoying. It with like no health. That's right. It's back in the pool. That's not good for you. Shoot the giant thing here. All right, you can get a regrowth, Carl Franz. All right, you guys come over here, bring it you here. And let's say we just need more bodies. Wish I hadn't summoned these so late, but it is what it is at this point. Var guys. All right, Carl Franz, get out of there. All right, over to cast. All right, that's dead. Let's kill the Vargeist. So let's get the zombie summon out, or the let's get the grenade launchers already back. That was pretty fast. All right, bring you back. Shoot the terror guys, please. That's a problem. Yeah, that's gonna die. There's not really a way around that. Why is it? All right, well. Like, how am I gonna break this position? That's what I want to know. I guess they just try to grind it down to some degree. Keep shooting. All right, so if you're gonna juke, let's just kite back. Come on. Yeah, same thing's gonna happen. It's gonna die, but it's gonna kill me on the way in. Let's actually go. Let's keep all of our infantry here for a second. Yeah, unfortunately, this dire pack is gonna do a lot of damage. Let's get you out. Where's my heal? And back down. Let's get you out of there. All of these cav killed it. Now you come here, you back here, and you unsummon you. As important as you are where you are. Alright, so please don't die. A lot of his stuff is dead. Yep, that's good. Post behind there. Maybe I can kill you. Oh, no, 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 no. Bring one of you spears over. You unsummon. You guys are doing nothing. You're doing nothing. So healer. We can squish them here. Let's try to kill the zombie that's protecting them. Empire Knights can take that charge. Let's not do that. Just shoot the zombies. Unsummon, and now I need more. I think Cav is fine. Just one unit of Huntsman is going to do so much damage by the end of this battle. Let's go take the fight. Let's see if you can win this, Karl Franz. Galmaraz. He killed him right away. See if I can kill the Cryptors. And then I think this is over. That Blood Knights. Ooh, that's dangerous. Alright. So shoot the Blood Knights for sure. You come over, you help me with the Blood Knights. You can unsummon. Let's just get this. The summon points on this map are so funny. All right, and then just get some more bodies to hold things down. I think I'm winning this by a lot. All right, you can summon. You can go charge there. Come here. So you can shoot any Blood Knights. Put you in guard mode. And yeah, I think I'm fine. Oh, I just fly over and give you a little buff. Stay alive for a little bit longer. All right. And then, yeah, I think it's fine to just take a lot more infantry here. All right, and just leave Vlad alone. We don't really need to fight him. And then let's just bring Vlad in with the... let's bring you over here. Yeah, I think his build was fine, but I think he lost momentum. Like, I think he can win this. But what happened in the end was that he... come back, please. And boop. All right, get away from the dangerous ones. All right, just shoot at the White King. You can come off guard move for on it. Whatever. Wonder how many 309 kills. Let's see. Maybe I'll just keep cycle charging. Oh, I have the thing shooting it. Empire Knights. Let's see. Will you do damage? It's weak to fire, so not very much. Right here, right here, right here, right here, right here, right here, right here. All right. Okay. I'm gonna edit this. Yeah, so I just messaged Jan, so I'll just say it verbally in case you watch. But I think you can win this. Your build felt good, but I felt like you stopped summoning infantry. Um, like I don't have great tools into this. Uh, if you just kind of you can outgrind me. Like my shooting was bad. I liked what you did with the flank. Um, but I think you want to maybe like keep bolstering this. Like you can my spears and swordsmen, they can't beat your they can beat zombies, but I don't think they're going to beat skeleton warriors with a corpse cart there. So if you stay away from the corpse cart for long enough, um, if you stay away from the corpse or you let the corpse carts live and you just grind with crypt horrors, like I think you eventually win, but you have to do a lot of grinding. Vlad was annoying. I think it was nice, but annoying. And I guess the Terrorgeist was a good answer against Karl Franz. Maybe that's the decision that you have to make. Like, is Karl Franz going to do that much damage to me, given that I have like kind of an unkillable lord? So maybe the Terrorgeist, even though it got a ton of damage, maybe it just provided something that I could shoot at, where you could have just like out muscled me. But yeah, good game. All right. Okay, his last match is solo spaghetto, and the map is Glade of the Everqueen. Ooh. So, Glade of the Everqueen. Remind me, do these things have snipe? They do, so they can snipe from the forest. That will be nice. Um, so, let me just change the name of this stream. Uh, all right, change the stream a little bit. Okay. I will say it's been nice to not make a build each time. Um, but yeah, be back in a second. Okay, I'm back. Well, I don't know if I have time to load up the match again or load up the map. Let's see. All right, I think the key to this one is keeping my guns alive. Oh, we'll see what kind of build he brings. Hmm. I guess he's gonna bring a little Grom. That's my guess. Because that's what I would do. But okay, let's just, while we're waiting, make a couple small changes. So the big thing that I want to do is change the summon points. So right now the summon points are, I might just remake all of them, honestly. Let's think. Yeah, I'm gonna delete all of the summon zones. Because, all right, maybe I can make them, maybe I can just move them. Okay, attacker, home point. Which one is home point? All right, so attacker is blue. And something like this for the summons. I put like one here and one on the other side. There, maybe? All right, he's loading up. I'll come back to that. All right. Maybe I should have recommended some great swords or something in this build. $11 units. And I just think I'm gonna be really surprised if he doesn't bring little Grom. Do the classic outer region strategy where you put all your units in a line like that. Let's see, let's see. Might try to move these guys up the hill. They have the snipe trait, so I'm gonna try to do that. All right, I'm ready. I'll let him know. Okay. That was weird. No little Grom yet. A lot of armored Kossars. I don't really have a lot of things to kill the armored Kossars. Oh, no. Horse archers are annoying. The Ulrika with just Melkoths. Let's see if I can shoot her. You let me shoot you? I mean, if you want to shoot, if you want to do a Melkoth on my 500 gold cav, I'm cool with that. All right, so that is interesting. There's some Akashina there. So he's got like a kit to shoot. How are you shooting that far? I don't know why you didn't charge. All right, let's bring you back. Let's bring you up. What we're gonna do here is summon another one of you. You're gonna come up here. You're gonna come here. And we're gonna summon another spear. Oh, Carl Franz is going on a trip. He's going on a little holiday. He just wanted to see what was going on in the neighborhood. Oh, there's two Akashina. Okay. Let's see if you can shoot that. All right. Let the firing begin. Put you in guard mode. You in guard mode. You on fire at will. You here. You here. All right, that's fine. Then let's say that I'm gonna push center. I'm not seeing a lot of mass here. So let's, why did you guys do that? This is so janky sometimes. All right, fire at that. I'll give you manual orders. How about that? All right, all of you go up. You come here. And now let's bring another Empire Knight. You're gonna have a bad time. Let's come in through. Now you can come in. That's fine. Oh, yep. A little Kossovite Dervish. Or you're another Dervish? Alright. Let's just give him an overcast. Keep him alive a little bit longer. I need to kill anything else. Come back. You shoot at that while you have here. And then you do these buffs. Just pile you in. Let's get some more capture weight. All right. Shoot that. You finish that off. You finish that off. You can kill the snow leopard. Ulrika, come here. Okay, that's taking a lot of extra damage. You don't need to be taking. Let's get another Empire Knight. Why not? He's relying too heavily on dervishes. Shoot, please. Meanwhile, the Akashina amateurs are like soloing a Knight of the Black Rose. All right, come back here and fight that, please. What are you doing? All right, you come through here. You two come here. And then what do I have time for? There's Griffin Legion. That one's dangerous. So just shoot the armored Kossars that are right in front of you. Let's actually get another heal in a second. All right, you guys can come here. That's fine. All right. You can come fight the Griffin Legion. Shoot Griffin Legion. And let's just summon a bunch of infantry. I feel like I'm up, which means I'm kind of winning. All right. GG. Oh. So I guess the long rifles kind of, well, I guess maybe they didn't carry. Um, Karl Franz and the Griffin Legion were doing, or the Demigriffs were doing pretty well. Spears did enough. And then the Pistoliers got a lot of damage in Orica. Her dying early was problematic for him. And then the dive with the Kossovite Dervishes was shut down because I had a lot of extra stopping power there. I think he pulled forward. Maybe he pulled forward too much or something. Or like maybe he captures the side point using some of his snow leopards or something so that he doesn't take too much shots. And then he dictates the like where we fight. Um, he pointed out that this crane gunner position is really good. Or the all right, might as well report the score. Yeah, so I think using the beginner build, I think it does have all the tools you need to win most matches, but it's not like ideal for anything. So it's kind of this middle ground of um, master of all, sorry, jack of all trades, master of none kind of thing. Um, but yeah, but not terrible. I think it took a little while for me to like get used to the plays, and the RTK players that keep doing a lot of like very big aggression is was pretty hard to handle. So that's something that I would like need to optimize the build for. But I think I was also just not really like playing it the most optimally. Um, yeah, Ulrika is pretty squishy, so I guess she took a lot of damage from the Pistoliers. Oh, this is when Karl Franz went on his walk. There's relatively high armor, which I guess makes him more tanky. And we still took a lot of damage. I gotta stop doing that. So positioning was good. I think this was fine. I think I've learned my lesson a little bit to be a little more aggressive with the spears. Don't treat them so much of a defensive unit. You can get away with so much with lords like this if you have regrowth kit. But so let me see who is in the finals and see if they're willing to let me stream. Let's see who is in the running for the finals. Resto, Catholic via Grombrindle, my opponent. Solo Spaghetto has higher tiebreakers than me, so it's not possible. Um, yeah, maybe I'll just take it easy though. Call it quits here. France. Brands of the Tank for sure. The Knights of the Black Rose have really been like letting me down. I feel like maybe I'm like too aggressive with them or something, but they've been like they should be winning easily against these amateurs, and they're not doing any damage. That's kind of weird. Why do they do so little damage? I conveniently forget about that for a long time. Just dive shutting down. The Kossovite dervishes not surviving. Yeah, look how much punishment Franz can take. Knights of the Black Rose finally paying for themselves. Just getting whittled down by Kossars. I thought this was an armored Kossar. Clearly I was shooting at the wrong thing. And then I think, why did he quit? I mean, I guess I'm up enough. He still has a lot of armored infantry I have to get through. The Fire Blood is so funny. It's like this unit is surrounded, and they're like, all right, we're gonna keep fighting. And then it comes back, and then it's like, yeah, I'm still fighting. Snow Leopards fell into this trap too. I guess they should have been floating around as well. And then by the time the Griffin, so this is about where he quit. I guess it's because the Druzina, maybe he took a lot of damage in the front. I wouldn't say this game is over, but I would say that I'm up, especially with healing. So I remember I put them on there. So this is about where he quits. Yeah, what are his summons? Is he summoning anything else? No, it taps out. Maybe he could have played a little bit longer, but I don't blame him. It was going my way. And the armored Kossars are like hard for Empire to deal with. I feel like the Akashina are maybe not the right, maybe not as good into this particular army. But yeah, you can bring so many spears as Empire, so kind of hard to deal with. I didn't use the silver bullets at all in any of these games. I always preferred taking the Hawk and Long rifles, but maybe in the game against Vampire counts, instead of summoning a second long rifle, I summoned the silver bullets. No, okay, let's see. Let's see who's playing in the finals, and then I'll make the call if I want to cast it. So it looks like Rusto is gonna make it. Maybe Via Anime is also gonna make it. Sign. Um, yeah, Via Anime and Rusto both have really good tiebreakers. So I think if they're going through, I'll cast one of their games. Uh, so let's see. Um, Yeah, I'll ask them if I can cast. Maybe I'm gonna go. Let's just. Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna be just getting some water, and then I'll be casting the semis or the finals. Okay. Um, let's see. Let's see. How close are we to the end? I think 3. So Via and Resto both have pretty good tiebreakers. But there are a lot of people who are going to have very similar tiebreakers, unfortunately, in this game. Nobody got um, 4 wins this tournament. But okay, while we're waiting, I'm just going to load up the just going to load up one more time the map. I guess I could put up the like waiting for the tournament thing, but it's load. All right, Hell in the Cell. I was pretty surprised not to see the little Grom, but I guess Solo Spaghetto was thinking that he would I don't know, get shot by cannons or something. Okay, so let's see. All right, so one of the summons that I want to fix. So we have the home point now. Let's see, where is it? Let's put it just so it's easier to find. Put it there. Now let's go to the defender home point. And similarly, okay, so I put that one over there. This one can go like here. It's like almost halfway. It's relatively close. Um, now, so attacker is blue. So this one we're actually going to bring all the way over here. And we're going to put it like here. Like that. And then let's bring it back a little bit. So it's kind of like a similar distance away. Let's see, is that about equal? A little bit of an equilateral triangle, so it's a little bit further forward. So let's just go like that. Okay. And now there's one here. Actually, let's do the one on the other side. So this one is now attack home left. Hard to keep track of if I don't put names on them. Attack home right. Okay, and then attack left hill. I do still want some flanking on this map. So I would say like maybe like here is comfortable. Like over here. So now you can summon from these two to get to your own point. And if you want to summon to get to your opponent's point, we can do it a little bit more aggressive, I think. Still be in like the flavor of the first map. And let's just make it the correct angle. So, okay, so then that one is still attack left, left flank, hill. And then, so for the defender side, let's do, you're the one on this side, so let's make you here. Maybe that's like too far. Are you in space? I messed that up. So that's too close. Maybe what I do then is move this around here. So again, you still have some of that, like, you can defend your backline, but all right, and just make sure that they're like kind of equidistant. All right. So you can defend your backline, or your opponent can still summon stuff. So let's bring it again. Let's bring it like over here. That's the wrong one, is it? No, that's the wrong. Okay, let me just save that and check what's going on with the tournament. So let's see. Almost. So the tournament is almost decided. Nearly there. Rusto has 9 points. Catholic has 8. Avia has 7 opponent points. There are 2 people that have 7 opponent points. So if Opal wins, no, Opal has done poorly this tournament. Opal has just beaten me so far. Who did Opal lose to in the second round? Oh, Kislev. And now he's playing again B6. Oh, maybe he didn't play him already. I think Lizardmen should be favored for that. But for... So Opal is out of it. B6 is also out of it. So both Via and Rusto are... looks like they're in the top 4. So I'll cast one of their games. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so I've contacted somebody for casting the semis. Let's see. Okay, let's just fix this real quick. So this one can be over here. All right, so that one is already in the right spot. And then the other one on this side was, they're like part of the squares. So you can come like here maybe. So you make sure that's equidistant. It's a little bit further up on the other side, like it's like there. So this one is just for the enemy to just to flank. Maybe what I do is I make this one more of like the one here. This one more in the middle. And then this one can be like this perhaps. All right, so now these have a little bit more of an identity where like one is going to the center. All right, I have a code for so we'll be casting Rusto's game in the final. Um, wait, let's see. All right, so there and spectate 1, 2, 3. Okay, I won't show any of his secrets. Um, okay, so I'm just joking about the builds because I played all of the same builds this tournament. Okay, so let's see. Um, so yeah, so that one's like on the line. It's still a little bit of a distance from the side point, and then otherwise you need to go through the middle. This one feels a little aggressive now. So let's put it back a little bit. Okay, so this one is called Defender Left Hill. This one should be called Attacker Home. Let's say it's home right. And then, like, how does this feel for me in terms of, like, the far side is now very far. Like, am I comfortable with that? Or do I think that there should be, like, a way to summon way back in the trees? Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll leave, like, an option to summon, like, way back here. Um, just so that you have an option of kind of going a different path that's not through the middle. It'd be far though. I'm not sure about that, but maybe that's okay. So you are kind of now there in the middle. All right. And then which one are you? You are defender right hill. So this is defender. So I'm bringing you over here. And you can be, no, I'll delete you. So you should be defender, you should be the defender flank. Defender flank. Okay. Let's just put it in the same spot as the other one. So it's kind of here. And then at an angle. Okay. All right, so now they're kind of back to each other. And then the ones over here, they're so hard to see on this. Here, that one, I want to be here. Trying to line it up. So it's kind of like there, there, and then more pointed towards the center. More pointed towards the center. And then this one on that side is on the line. So let's just rotate you flat. Put it on the line. All right, that looks good. All right, let's see. So Resto's still waiting. Opal is done. I'm not sure if the top 4 has been made yet. It's so hard to see which tournament we are. There's so many of these tournaments. Opal Black Bear tournament. It's not done yet. Okay, so let's just finish what we're doing on the map then. So that one's in the right spot now. It's maybe a little too far forward. Okay, so that one's about the same as that one. A little bit less than halfway, maybe. Hard to judge. Do it. I feel like this one's maybe a little further. Okay, so you got 1 point going there. 1 point to your opponent's side. 1 point to the close point. Then let's say, so this one, so let's just make sure these names are right. So defender home left. Defender home right. Okay. I can put some Vanguard points too. Why don't I do that? Oh, there's one hiding back here. Okay, so let's delete you. Okay, and then delete you. You don't need to be there. So right now, home left, flank right. Flank right is in the wrong place, so we need to delete that one. Okay, so home left. Home left, home right. I guess I can just click on them. I can't just move it up. Flank left. All right, hold on. home right, home left, flank left, defender, sorry, attack home left, attack home right. And then the type is attacker teleport line. So attack home. So this one is wrong now. So this one needs to be defender. Defender home left. Defender home left. So this one should be deleted. Oh, we'll come back to that one. All right. Almost there yet, or let's see what's up. Resto is still waiting. Let's see what's going on. I'll just check real quick what the chat is. It's taking a little bit longer than usual. So some messages a while ago. Maybe they're just getting ready or doing the 3x3s. Okay, so I'll just finish this real quick. Home, attacker home left, attacker home right, defender home left, or defender home right, attack. Okay, we're ignoring those ones for now. So let's just say attacker side. And it is what it says it is. Defender, attacker, attacker. Okay. Attacker, defender, flank left. This one should be attacker. This one should be attacker, flank left. Attacker, flank left. Defender, home left. That's correct. That's correct. Defender, flank. That's correct. That's correct. And then, excuse me. Defender side point. These are fine, but they need to be moved. So let's just move them back so it's not such a big advantage. So I want it to be about the same distance as this one. It's about the same. And then the attacker side, just make sure that these are roughly equal. Yep. Attacker side, defender side. Okay, great. That took a long time. I do want to do a vanguard. We'll just do a couple vanguards. Oh, let's check. All right, let's check. Let's check what Resto is doing. So still waiting. We'll just finish finish doing this a bit. So okay, let me just do a quick thing about where I want the vanguards to be. So basically, let's just do this. Let's make the vanguard. So this one, I'm just going to copy and paste that, put it a little further forward, a little bit to the right. Maybe it'll be a little more in the middle. So that one can be a vanguard. Defender, how do I do this? Defender teleport, and then I set vanguard units only. So vanguard side, summons, defender side, van. Now let's do the same thing on this side. Actually, let's just copy and paste this one, and then say that that's about the same, and then say that this one is defender. Now it needs to be attacker, and in summons, attack side vanguard. Okay. Now let's just do, so where do I want the last one? So vanguards are here. Do I do another aggressive vanguard? Put like a vanguard over here. That could be fun. So, okay, so let's just do one more vanguard. I'll make it kind of back here. That's probably not going to be used, if I had to guess. Yeah, make it a little closer. So it's pretty far. Like, if you want to use that as a vanguard point, it gives you an advantage on the flank, but it's very far back. I would doubt that anybody's going to use this, but let's just leave it there now. So attacker ban. Okay, and then let's put in a similar one. Whatever, move this a little bit. And then do the same thing on this side. Copy, paste. Oh, I gotta fix that. All right, well, let's put you over in the right spot first. And then yours should be like back here, maybe. And then I can't click it. And then like here. Okay. And yeah. I think that's okay. And then what I needed to do on the other one that I didn't do was put the Vanguard unit on. So, okay, so is that the same place? No. This one is a little further back. So let's just move this one back a little bit. Okay. And then I needed to put this one Vanguard only. Okay, so that's fine. Let's see. Okay, Resto and Via Anime are playing. There's still going to be a little bit of time. So is that everything that I wanted to do on this map? I could do... Kind of wanted to make this bigger. So let's see, how did I do this? Right. So summon zones. Nope, not summons. Deployments. Additive. Guerrilla exclusive additive. Additive. So let's just delete it for a second and see which one it is. Nope. Delete. Delete. Okay, so that one is like that. Guerrilla exclusive additive. Why are there two of these? For two halves of the battlefield. Oh yeah, I think it's gonna be too much effort to fix these. I'll leave those as is. Okay, I'm content with that. I think the last step is that I process with Bob. And then it should automatically be loaded. It's not exactly true. Okay, so let's just go to the game. No, they're still taking a second. But okay, I'm not going to change this one anymore. Um, if I change any of them, oh, I have to. All right, let's just change while we're still here. Let's do Pedestrian Narrows. Okay, so the problem with Lestrian Narrows. Let's see, are they playing Beastman and Bertonia? No, neither of them are. Yeah, the problem with Lestrian Narrows is I put the deployment zones too far off the edge of the map, so their units aren't properly routing. So I have to fix the playable zone. Capture points. Deployment zones. I need playable area. There you go, playable area. Okay, and what I need to do is make you smaller. It's too much. So let's bring you here. And then let's bring you in a little bit. Or actually, maybe I'll bring him out. Up, how much is that now? Okay, so it's there. Let's actually make it a little wider. Can't see it. Okay, there it is. All right, that's annoying. Okay. Wish I could. Playable area is there. Maybe that's easier to see it. So I think that should be fine. Yeah, you just can't see it in the trees. Okay, so that side is still off. So let's make it shorter and then move it a little bit. There you go. So now we can see the white line. Should be passable terrain. Yeah, it should be passable. Make it a little shorter in the back. No, on this side, how are we doing? Just make it a little bit shorter. Okay. Should be okay now. One side might be slightly further than the other. Okay, that should be good. Let's see, are they playing? All right, they've just chosen their matchup, so it looks like it's gonna be Kislev versus something. All right, so what I wanted to do, the other thing I wanted to do is make this, let's do this actually. Let's move you very slightly. So move you very slightly in. I'll make you move slightly in. Felt like it was a little too big left or right. But what I want to do as well is spawn points are probably fine. What I wanted to do was make the trees a little more aggressive. But actually, let's just fix the deployment zones. Deployment attacker. Do. Oh, no, that's not right. Those are fine for the most part. It's the deployment zones that I want to fix. All right, so let's get rid of some of these. All right, let's just switch over now to the other one. Meanwhile, while waiting, I'm just gonna a move. I need more forest. Um, I am gonna do more forest. I want it to be all the forest. I want all the forests. And these lines are so hard to deal with. They're all right. So deployment zones, additive. I think what I can do here. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna just delete these. Player 0 should be on that side. So remember that. Delete this whole thing. Player 1. All right. Start from scratch. Fix this. So I want the summon zones a little further forward. Deployment zone, rectangle. Deployment zone 0. And what I want to do is, let's say, make them a little further forward. All right. Actually, hold on, I can do that better. Deployment zones. All right, let's do this. So should be about here-ish. If you don't get super close on it, it doesn't work right. They're kind of annoying. Okay. So deployment zone 0 is there. And let's just get it super accurate. Okay. Now the next thing that I do, I have to make guideline. Is Resto RTK Rusty? No, he's not Rusty. I just realized I'm talking about my making the maps and I'm not even streaming it. No, Resto is a player in the Rat Clan. He's not the same person. He does a blend of land battle and one of those rare players. Let's see. All right, they're making armies. I'll just stream real quick just finish streaming this while. Uh-oh. Okay. We can do that. So defender, that should have gone in deployment zone. Which one is that? All right, so that's attacker. So attack deployment. Now, what I want to do is activate that one. Yeah, they're trying our patience with the they're trying our patience with the everybody's taking a while. The tournament took a while to end, but that's okay. It gave me time to finish this. So let's see, how far forward is it? Not much. So let's say that it's like maybe here. Okay. All right, attacker defending. This is the worst part about making maps, is just dealing with these like tiny little lines. Not the worst part, but it is annoying. All right, and then that should make it a little more comfortable to like start flanking. That looks very far forward to me though. Is that one a lot more far forward than the other one? So it's like half a tile there. It's not so bad. It's a little close, but I think it's okay. Then again, they're taking another minute. Then what I need to do is do the so defender deployment, attacker deployment. I think I do the zone region and just exclusive additive. So basically you do you do this in 2 goes. You do the line where you don't want them to go. This takes like some geometry to figure out. So I think I would like to do something like a deployment zone that's like this, maybe more of like a U shape into the trees on the other side. So to accomplish that, oh, we're loading. Okay. I don't need to figure out any more geometry for now. So let me just close this out and then switch with OBS to Total War. Go time, baby. Ooh. It almost looks like Via is playing one of my beginner builds because they have Tempest. Hawks of Miska is an only spell, makes sense for against Beastmen. Kossar's frontline shooting, couple backline. I'm impressed he thinks he's going to keep these Kossars alive against Rusto. Or sorry, this is Rusto. Both of them are such high micro players that keeping archers alive feels dubious. Rusto with Warhounds, throwing axes, more throwing axes, Sennies of Zinch, Ungor Herd. Yeah, so one thing about Kislev in general, recently I feel like they've been kind of lackluster because they can't summon. They don't. They're very slow to get to points these days. So as Rusto, you're not going to be able to capture points for a long time in the beginning. So you have to hope that the game extends long enough that you can get on points relatively soon, so that you don't waste too much time not capturing points. Okay, Flock of Doom. Just got some water before the game starts. Flock of Doom. I guess it makes sense, especially if you think there's gonna be like Griffin Legion or something. Rusto will respond to this immediately. I like the third Horse Archer. This reminds me actually how I played against. So yeah, Via just needs to consolidate on the point here. Doesn't need to pull forward too much. Just move back and forth until you capture it. It's worth losing some of the Chaos Warhounds. They have okay missile resistance. They're kind of hard to shoot, but it's worth getting the point. Puts a lot of additional pressure on Kislev. Kozovite Dervish makes sense just to screen out some of the Centaurs. Even if it dies, you're fine if the Horse Archers get some shots. You do have to be careful with the Ice Witch. She can take a lot of damage quickly from like a Centaur. Good Flock of Doom. Killing all three of these is pretty cost effective. It's not like the most cost effective or anything, but it'll help you win the skirmish fight. So into the later games, it'll be good. Is what the RTK players have been doing to me, just getting really aggressive at the beginning of the battle, stuffing me back. But I don't think you can really pull that off with Beastman. So I expect Via to kite backwards. 90 versus 115 range. Via is like well postured to get another one. He should just go in right now. Another Kossovite Dervish. Kislev says, "I want you to fight me." That's what he's saying with this army. I want you to charge in. And of course, Via is not going to do that. Via is just going to keep kiting back to some degree. Hawks of Miska goes down. Does reasonably good damage. It's a big vortex. Here, I'll be turn. Oh, it's a great. No, I can't do it. um, Big Hawks of Miska right there, turning the tide of the battle. No, not my style, I guess. Horse archers getting cost-effective shots into Senegors, but still on the shields. I think if you're Via, maybe you swing your Centaurs, continue to pressure the back. Don't let Rusto get away with just fighting in a big blob in the middle, because that'll favor him. There we go. He's kind of doing a similar thing. Okay. This probably not the most cost effective. Okay, so now this is kind of what I was saying, that she will die relatively quickly. Unless she drops another Hawks of Miska. So I was like pointing out to Rusto before one of the tournaments today that when you have such a mobility advantage, you really want to consider, like, as Beastman, going to the back point and putting pressure on the back point, because otherwise Kislev just gets their like wall of shooting here. And without more Centaurs, I'm not sure if you'll be able to easily the dervishes. You should just fight in the woods. You get the woodsman trait. There's a secret addition for fighting the woods with woodsman trait. A secret like melee buff. And this is kind of the thing that you want if you're Via. You want to be shooting at the warriors. So Rusto is already kind of looking like he's in a good position here. The frontline trades have gone well for him. The armor Kossars have gotten all their ammo out. And the front line of Beastmen are mostly dead. However, this backline is going to go poorly for Rusto. But they are just Kossovite dervishes, so it's fine to lose them. Maybe Via's plan was to just get the shooting, all the missile fire out of the armored Kossars and do the rest of the shooting with, like, while you trade with your own Gors. It's not a bad idea, actually. Buyer Blood passive here is really keeping the Kossovite dervishes still in the fight. This isn't that problematic. I mean, it's unfortunate for Via a little bit, but I think they won't do that much damage. So Via, I will say Via is doing a very good job kiting. Now that Kislev is really far forward, now is the time that you swing all of your troops to one. And I think Via has already seen that. Yeah, I mean, just like come back a little bit and then or just get us around, because Kislev is pretty isolated. Patriarch with heal and the vigor. Not sure what this Mino is doing though. Minos are so good at AP. Yeah, this fight is really transformed. But I think we want the Minos in the middle, either shadowing the Ice Witch or... Okay, let's see it from Rusto's side. Rusto is getting a good advance, and the points are in his favor. This will all dissipate, but I've done something similar in my own games where you kind of, you know that, like, if Via can capture point 3 now, or sorry, Resto can capture point 3, it's going to be very hard for Via to come back on points. You can stuff like this, and a couple of my opponents today did very similar tactics. If you can take point 3, that additional time pressure is going to be really tough. But Rusto is too disciplined. I guess he is still pretty far forward. Did these Kossars pay for themselves before they die? Pretty much. Yeah, I think they did. The Ice Switch is surprisingly nice. Like, the Terror has been useful in this game, like more than I would have expected. Oh, that's a huge block of Doom. Oh, or Hawks of Miska, I guess. This is pretty outrageous that Rusto is pushing so far. Not in like a bad way per se, but in terms of like being able to get away with this. Hawks of Miska on your own troops is an interesting one because you have Buyer Blood, so the debuff will go away. So yeah, I think Via's gonna have a hard time coming back from this. And thinking about the game, I think not forcing Kislev to spread out hurt him a lot here. With your mobile advantage, you definitely want to be like forcing them to spread thin. So Rusto is already preparing the Helm's Deep. Yeah, I think Rusto will capture this, and then it'll be like a guaranteed triple cap. Also kind of surprising from Via because Via, like most of Via's games, he does bounce between the points. So a little surprising to see him not do that here. But maybe he got kind of caught up in like the skirmish game here. Yeah, so kiting backwards with the middle while you go into the far point. I like that strategy. And honestly, maybe this is something that I could have considered when I was playing my game on the first round of the tournament, the Wood Elf Mirror, where like I could have put more pressure on the side point and forced my opponent to spread out. That map's not as good for it as this one, but maybe it was still an idea. I will say all of these are like kind of cheap cav or cheap infantry, except for the Kossars. So, but the Lord's going off. So yeah, good game from both of them. I think in general, like as a word of warning to Resto, I think Kislev on this map is pretty bad. But he made it. I liked his like pretty wide formation. I think that made sense. He was able to hold like a lot of space in the center. And yeah, and just basically I also liked how he kind of pushed into Via because I think it's because he got momentum. Like I think it's not good to do that when you're like trading even, but when you have like your armored things in the front, you have spears mixed in, and you're up in value, then your opponent's gonna have a hard time dealing with a push. If you're like putting a lot of time pressure on them. So I like that he did that, and I think his formation, like he's super wide here, right? Like he's not messing around with the he's not going, he's going very wide. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. And I like that as well. I like the build. And from Via side, maybe this is too many Ungors. We don't. They did manage to pay for themselves for the most part, but they didn't really have great targets. And he probably took a little bit too much damage at the beginning of the battle. on the infantry. Whereas, yeah, I guess too many Minos with great weapons too. I think it's like you're worried about Griffin Legion, sure, but probably two Minos are sufficient. And then I'm not sure what you do with the third one. Maybe you get the ROR, depending if you want to infantry clear, you bring the Butchers of Kalkengard, or you just go wider with infantry or something. It would have been funny if Via had showed up with Max Vestigors. I'll recommend that to him next time. Okay, so let's see. GG to both of these guys. Unfortunate that they didn't meet in the finals. I'm surprised. So, attack speed enjoyer. This was my one up opponent in the first round. Let's see, do I do a little bit more on the map? Yeah, I guess I'll try to finish the... There's not that much left on the Lestrian Narrows, so I'll just do that real quick. Borderlow Landing is the last map. So let's just fix this. Am I streaming it? Yep. All right, so I figured out how to do the deployment zones. So click on this, do deployment zone region. Wait, which one is which? Okay, that one's attacker. So let's say I want this to be kind of aggressively forward. Let's do it like all the way here. and then to here. Okay, that makes the geometry a little easier for me. All right, so how you do this, put deployment zone. Now let's click on this deployment zone. That should be activated. Now we click on this polygon. Okay. So to here, I do it halfway. It's fine. Oh wait, hold up. Can't be so careless. I have to be very careful. These are the ones that usually mess people up because they're so easy to do wrong. Let's go super close. Okay, now to here. That's fine. To the tree line. Damn, I did it wrong again. Okay, so one last time. In the middle. In the middle. At the point. This is the one that I keep doing wrong. You have to be really close here. So, boop. Okay. I think I can just go straight across. And then I want it to be the same on both sides. So let's go to the tree line. Tree line. Let's go to the start of the tree line. Can't see it. There it is. Okay, now let's put it here. Let's put it all the way here, actually. And then this one has to be close. This one has to be close. Okay, and now for the last bit, you just bring it all the way down here to the corner. And all the way across. Right in the corner. Now finally back to where we started. Okay, so that should be right. Well, I guess I can check. Okay, so there. Just make sure that nobody's. Okay, defender. And then for this side, I need to do so the same thing. Now we're at defender, deployment zone region, exclusive additive, alliance is 1. That looks right. And now what we do, let's be super careful here. Okay. Boop. And so that's, we went to that one. So let's go to that one. Actually, let's match it on this side. So this side, it's halfway, and then again, so same dimensions. There. That's fine. And then the next one was to the tree line. So yeah, that to the tree line. Edge of the tree line, be close on this one. Be really close. Okay, and then I can just go across to the next one. It should be at the beginning of the tree line on that side. A little bit more in from the tree line. So probably like there. Where are you? This is so hard to see. Make sure they're not started yet. They're still thinking. All right, it's somewhere in here. Oh. All right, that's the line. So hard to see. Okay, this is the line. So faint. I've lost it. There it is. I like how the line gets smaller as you zoom in, just to make things easy. Sleepy Lion referred to this part of the map making process as microsurgery. I strongly agree with that. That is what this feels like sometimes. Combined with the colors, it makes it just super difficult. Okay, and then come into where this line starts. Okay, and now we can go all the way down to the edge of the playable area. Boop. Okay, now we come across. To the edge of this playable area. Okay. Boom. Finally. All right, so the purple area, yeah, it should look like a little bit of a rectangle. And it's not perfect there. It ain't perfect there. But I think it's good enough. All right, let's just save that. Now the last thing that I want to do, and I'll hopefully do this before they start. Let's see, are they almost done? Almost. Almost done making their armies. The last thing I want to do is increase the trees on this map. So as cute as this was, it didn't work. Forest. Should turn this off. Let's leave it on. Forest. Scale. Okay. So what I want to do is make this more, turn off that scatter. And actually let's erase. So this map becomes a lot more tree heavy. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. And now on this side, it should extend almost to, let's make it there. All right, we can put some more there. And on this side, extend it almost to the top like that. So let's see the height map for a second. So I'm gonna probably come forward a little bit more. Okay, and then this one, go to the orthographic view for a second. So this one is still a little bit. Do I want that still there? And just fill that in a little bit there, and then do the same thing here where I like chop off the back. This one has actually quite a lot more. So I think that's about fine. Maybe I'll make a little bit like that too. I really want to like give the impression of like being able to ambush from like any point in time. Let's see here, they're not going yet. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I think this one is done. That's all I wanted to do on this one. So let's just process with this Bob. Okay. And then let's delete this. Switch over OBS. All right. Looking at the dwarves, this is like the standard RTK dwarf build. Not quite, actually. 2 bolt throwers. And hero hammer. So not like the it's like big B's that does like a standard style. So hero hammer with a rune lord with the explosion pit and speed, and Felix and a Thane. Minor bolt throwers, rangers, warriors. Meanwhile, not a dragon. That's good for the bolt throwers, that is. Sorceress on a manticore. I'm surprised he didn't bring Marathi if he's gonna do this. But Pit of Shades and Pendulum. I guess Pendulum is for rangers or slayers. Blackheart Corsairs. Pretty wide Dark Shard line, so Rusto is definitely in the mood for trading, and then Blackheart Corsairs looking like they're going to point one. Kind of like a half-hearted attempt from... Wow, they start immediately. Bit of lag. It's probably... Oh, it's actually... I thought it was my fault, but I had a lot of lag with attack speed enjoyer earlier. Maybe has to do with where we are relatively. Hopefully I'm not lagging their game. And they're off. Off to the races. You're doing a little scouting with the sorceress. Nice. I don't think he'll find him because they just go hide. It's pretty funny. You can count as if you're Rusto, you can count, but 3 of the units are stalking, so you're not going to know how many are there. And this isn't a lot to allocate to the back point. I wonder if attack speed enjoyer. Wow, look at that. Oh wow, that's nice. He could probably honestly charge the miners. Yeah, looks like that's what he's gonna do. So who wins? Rangers with 40 armor, 160 range. Oh, he sees this. This is probably the right choice. Wait till you're... Again, do what you... If you're Rusto, you do what you force them to not fight in a blob. So basically, this is very similar to the last game where Rusto was dwarves. In that game, he was Kislev. Pit of Shades is not right. Although, I don't know. That feels like too much. But he's just trying to get the unit off. But it's only 450, so... I didn't kill it. Yeah, bring your Blackheart Corsair in. Bolt Thrower. 340 versus 350. Bolt Thrower versus Bolt Thrower. So Reaper Bolt Thrower. Wonder if you're Rusto, how do you prevent the blasters from blasting? I would move these at least closer, just a little bit closer to the fight. But again, I don't think attack speed enjoyer saw this flank. So if you're Rusto, do you just let one of these die? I'd even keep the third one there. Don't fight here. Not until not until you need to, I guess. Still looking for that free value. That free booty. Gyrocopters with the brimstone. Wait, I would think. All right. Well, Rusto needs to figure out soon what he's doing. Bolt throwers are in range now. There's some poke. If you bring your bolt throwers too far forward, you're going to be in trouble. Even flamethrower units, I've noticed, don't shoot well against a retreating unit. So if you keep these units retreating, even when it's shooting, attack speed enjoyer is doing the right thing of like overextending. But yeah, like they're not taking any damage. Look at how many archers he has. I mean, this is a little bit unnecessary, but wait, don't go in with that yet. Don't go in with that. You get focused by the bolt throwers, but maybe he's just gonna take a shot and then back off. Just shoot the iron breaker. So Rusto is just getting a huge surround. I kind of feel like he could have taken this point sooner, but I appreciate that he's waiting for the Crows of Cain. Get the shade back. Get the shade back. Quick, 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 quick. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Wait, 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 wait. No, 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 come back. Come back, Crows of Cain. Come back. I like what he's doing. I mean, I think that it mostly makes sense. You almost have enough shooting to beat them now. So you have to decide if you're Rusto. Am I the aggressor here, or am I playing a shooting game? I don't think you should aim to do both necessarily. Here's another gyro. Two gyros. The brimstone are a strange choice though. I think you need to get that back in the air. I think now is maybe the time to move. You have good side pressure, you have a good flank. You're capturing this point, so they have to allocate some points or some things away. Harpies to this point instead of that point. So many gyros. So yeah, now that there's so many gyros on the field, I think you fight now. You have both an infantry advantage and a shooting advantage. Yeah, so there he goes. And he takes the point. Iron breakers are hurting. And the blasting charges hurt a lot too. This is maybe a little too early. Like if you stayed here, your opponent kind of has to pull over to you. I think it's still going fine for him. I wouldn't go as far to say that this is like an overextension or anything. Oh, that's unfortunate. This game is going to be the question of, do gyros just kill everything on the roster? The answer is yes, they easily can, but will they? I think the dark shards will have something to say about it, but how much damage they do in the end. So if you're Rusto, I think you focus the archers down. Or you try to like overload the left flank. Good hidden miner there. That's good timing too from attack speed. Well, that's a good pit of shades. That gets 3 units. maybe the Iron Breaker would be a nice one. But now if you're the Supreme Sorceress, you should definitely be chasing either a gyro or hopping on the bolt or one of the bolt throwers. But shooting at the silver shielded infantry is probably not the best use of these. That's dangerous too. The Witch Elves now being out and about. Brimstones are doing slow damage. I wonder if he has some cheap cav. It'd be interesting to see. Now that the fighting is going on, shoot the gyros for sure with the bolt thrower. And this little pocket here is kind of a win. Ironbreaker is being held up by so little value in return. Rusto's positioning looks good. It's got a lot of concentrated fire. The enemy archers got shut down by magic, which is nice. So okay, so now this has emerged. Let's see how quick. So this is unfortunate timing. He'll have a lot harder to cap that. Points are not in his favor, so this could be a game-winning play in the end. This one lonely miner sent so long ago. Let's see. Witch Elves can just ignore Hero Hammer. Rusto will maybe see it soon, but it's been a little, his response is a little delayed to it. Shades shoot the gyros probably, or just the rangers. That hurts. So yeah, check out this. So he's seen it now, but he doesn't have any fast cav. So fast cav actually would be a pretty good choice in the miners. You'd think that the miners with their high armor would do okay, but I think in general they do lose to the cheap cav. But I mean, it's so hard to bring cheap cav into Felix is almost dead, surprisingly. But we'll say he's pretty much cracked open this right side. So this play in the end, I mean, it is incredible. Just one miner will end up being, ooh, that's big. Yeah, go put your sorceress on Felix. Kill Felix before he comes back. Yeah, just that like one move. Don't even want to look at the value on the gyros. Oh, poor witch elves. Felix, go kill Felix. Yeah, too much of a, it requires too much of an answer. Um, Not in guard mode. Slayers as like infantry clears is a pretty like useful thing. This is gonna hurt. Yeah, you can turn and shoot everything on the iron breakers. Probably just charge the shades in melee and have everything else shoot. But that makes sense too. Just kill the bolt throwers. Unsummon this, get the value. The brimstone gun's coming back. What was the limit on this tournament for gyros? I think gyros are just still proving to be like brutally unfun. Gyrocopters of all variants are limited to 2. So he's broken the rules. We'll tell them after the game. So, yeah, how is it? How is the battle going? So the time is not much, but Rusto has all 3 points. So can he hold? He basically will need to hold 2 points for a little bit longer. Does he have the back point? Doesn't have the back point. Probably charge them off the point. At the very least, if you're gonna take fire, you can take it while they're running. Yeah, the fact that he didn't capture the back point yet is unfortunate for him because it's gonna take extra time. I think if you're you can just use the harpies here, try to break them off the point, capture it a little sooner. It's not a lot of time to capture a third point or a second point again. Still within a 2 point cap territory. A kite with the shades backwards. Look at this kiting. Yeah, there we go. Infantry is all stopped up on one Slayer unit, and now it's rampaged. I guess he rampaged it. So if you're Rusto, I think you send all of these um, here maybe, and you hope that they can. I guess you need to capture the middle now. So I think he's gonna struggle to hold both the side point here. So Rusto won't be able to hold this long enough to not need the middle. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. But can he like he needs to get all of this stuff now to the center. There's no back pressure yet. Sorceress is just chilling in the back. Maybe she has magic, maybe not. He's got the chaff to do it. Probably not the time. So 1400 uh yeah, it's already triple cap territory, I think. Because he would need 1300 by the time this opponent gets 1400. I think um yeah, so I think maybe like thinking about the battle from the whole perspective. I liked that he charged in here and forced here. I'll tag them. Okay, so just thinking about the battle a little bit. Uh, I think to some degree, um, Rusto picked a blend of aggressive and shooting. I think he had enough shooting to outshoot his opponents. Ignoring the gyros for a second. Um, Interestingly, yeah, I mean, like the bolt throwers were a factor, but he had much more range. So, yeah, much more range with two shades and the bolt fiends. I think you don't want to go so wide. Um, if you outnumber your opponent shooting so much, you probably just want to fight them in the middle or like flank them in the center and then outshoot them. So he's kind of taking. It seemed like he's kind of taking like a blend of attacking around the outside and like going really wide and surrounding his opponent and taking like a standing and firing strategy. So yeah, and I think attack speed enjoyer, like the summoning all of the gyros at once, which is something that I've seen players like Opal or not Opal, Big B's do on a regular basis, and maybe Angel does this too. Brings the like a nice little cav unit almost, and they do a lot of damage to those flanking side infantry. Hero Core was annoying, but probably didn't quite pay for itself. And the blasting charges got really good value. Bolt throwers were probably for the dragon that wasn't there. Um, and yeah, overall, very good game. Well played to both players. I'm fortunate about the um, well played for both players. And yeah, it was a pretty scrappy fight. It was close all the way to the end. Um, Thank you everyone for watching the stream and bearing with me in the long waits. And yep, see you all next time. And maybe I'll do a maybe there'll be a video tomorrow for the beginner build, but we'll have to see. Yep. Later.